welcome to this Christmas tips video. Because in this video we're going to give you all the ins and outs when it comes to celebrating your Christmas vacation here in Disneyland Paris.
What to do and not to do regarding shows, food, snacks.
We give you all the advices we can give you, and yeah, you learn from the best because we've been to the Christmas season many times. So these are our advices, and well, let's start this video. When is it Christmas in Disneyland Paris?
Well, that's the beginning of November till about the first week of January the next year.
But we cannot give you the exact dates because the dates vary each year.
And the best time to visit Disneyland Paris for Christmas would be
in November or at the beginning of January. So at the beginning or the end of the season. When you visit in December, it's probably very crowded. If you would like to know when is the best time to visit Disneyland Paris, we have a crowd calendar on our website www.seeyouinmainstreet.com. And we also made a video about how to beat the crowds in Disneyland Paris. So somewhere on the screen right now.
And in the links down below.
A big part of the Christmas season are the shows. But how can you plan the shows, and how do you know what kind of shows there are?
All the shows are available in this program, which you can pick up at the beginning of the parks, and in the program you can find all the shows for that week. Every week there's a new program, well, at least a new timetable. The shows stay the same throughout the season. Scheduling can be a bit different each week.
Now we advise you to take a moment to study the schedule and to see when and where the shows are, more or less, so you can have an idea of where you have to be for which show.
And some of the shows follow up quite closely. So it can happen that one show ends and another one starts, and you don't have to move an inch.
Keep in mind that the first and the last show of the day are most of the time the most crowded. If you like to have less crowd, it's best to choose the show that's in the middle of the day. You can also use the shows to get warm, because most of the shows are inside. So if you're going to Mickey's Christmas Big Band, for example, it's inside in a theater, so it's nice to get warm.
Look at all these beautiful Christmas decorations. So, another tip from us, bring your best camera for those long exposure shots with all the twinkling Christmas lights. And don't forget your extra batteries, because you're gonna take so many pictures that you're gonna run out of batteries. Oh, and don't forget the memory cards as well. What is the best place for watching the lighting of the Christmas tree? In the middle of Main Street. And the best spot would be between the two switching tracks of the tramway on Main Street, because when the lighting of the Christmas tree is over, stand and stay over here, turn around, and you're in a great spot to watch fireworks. And that's right after lighting of the Christmas tree.
Besides all the shows and parades and everything Christmas that you can do here in Disneyland Paris, you can also meet Santa!
Well, it's right next to Meet Mickey, and so that's in Fantasyland next to Toad Hall, where you can get a lovely fish and chips. But
if it's open.
If it's open. But also meet Santa and give him your Christmas wish list. When you made the decision to go to Disneyland Paris during Christmas, a good thing to think about is clothing.
Yeah, wear them.
Yeah, at least wear them. And what should you wear? Well, think about layers, because it can be quite nippy here in the northern part of France during December and November, and especially January, February. It can be really cold. So thin layers, multiple layers, and a good warm coat. Wear sensible shoes with thick soles to keep the cold out of your feet.
And thick socks as well.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget your hat, your scarf, your gloves, these are all essentials if you would like to survive the Christmas season in Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, and talking about headwear, Elise?
Yeah, well, as you can see, I've got some Christmas ears on, and these are homemade. So if you would like to prepare for the Christmas season, it's fun to make your own ears. There are so many tutorials you can find if you don't have any inspiration or you just need some guidance. And who knows, maybe I will make a tutorial one day about how to make your own Mickey ear. So stay tuned.
One of the other Christmas decorations that you can find here in Disneyland Paris is the gingerbread house in the Disneyland Hotel lobby. It's a magnificent piece of creativity with lots of gingerbread, plywood and a whole lot of sugar. Besides the gingerbread house, there's a large Christmas tree with a railroad running underneath it. This gingerbread house is really worth a visit.
But what if you cannot make it to the Christmas season, but you do want to buy Christmas ornaments or get into the Christmas spirit? Well, here at the beginning of Main Street, there is an all year round Christmas store. It's ribbons and bows on this side and the Bixby Brothers on the other. This is one store. And like I said, filled with Christmas decoration, Christmas ornaments, whatever you can imagine, you will probably find it over here.
And there is a Christmas shop in the castle as well, which sells Christmas ornaments all year long.
One thing you should not miss during the Christmas season is the Christmas parade. But what can you expect from this parade?
Well, the parade is twice daily and it goes from the back of the park to the front and then from the front of the park back again.
There's a lot to see. There's so many characters that are presented during this parade that you should not miss it. It's really awesome.
Yeah, and they're all in their Christmas outfits.
Yes, that's why it's really special. What is your favorite float?
Well, my favorite float would be the Santa float, and that would be the last one in the whole parade.
Yes, and that's because...
well, it's the biggest. It's the sleigh with all the reindeer and Santa Claus and Duffy in the back of the sleigh. What's your favorite?
My favorite is the first float, so that's the one with Mickey and Minnie on it, of course.
Of course.
And they have beautiful outfits and they're so cute, it's amazing. So
yeah, Donald is playing the drum.
Yeah, he's also part of that float. It's a wonderful, wonderful parade. If you would like to see the parade, like Sven said, it is twice daily, you can see it. There's not really one particular spot where you can see the float the best.
Please keep in mind that the sun can play tricks on how you see the parade, because the sun is quite low in the winter time. So the best side to view the parade is on the side of Walt's restaurant, on the side of the Emporium and Walt's restaurant,
because then the sun isn't shining in your eyes. Yeah. Otherwise all your photos will be too bright and you will not see so much because you have to close your or bring sunglasses, also a good idea.
Well, as you guys might know, our channel has more than 9,000 subscribers at the moment, and it would be fun to reach 10,000 by the end of this year. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and you can see new videos every week. And this is important because around 60% of you guys watch our videos but aren't subscribed. What? Yes, it's true, Sven. So we are like, why not? It's free, just subscribe, it doesn't hurt, and you help this channel a lot. Absolutely. Disneyland Paris during Christmas time isn't all about the shows, the parades and the beautiful decorations. It is also about the souvenirs, like the ornaments and hats, caps, sweaters and everything else in between. But it's also about the food, the Christmas specialties. There's cookies, marshmallows, well, all kinds of things, and these snacks vary each year. But talking about food, there's another thing that you have to think about when you're coming here for Christmas. at Disneyland Paris.
If you are smart, you'll have your dinner a little bit earlier, for example 3 or maybe 4 p.m. That sounds very early, but the park closes around 7 or 8. So it's actually a pretty good idea because you have your dinner early, so you have more time for rides or parades when everybody else is having their dinner.
Yeah, and you don't have to rush for a good spot for the parade and the fireworks show.
It is 3:30 right now in the afternoon. So
we're following our own tip of having an early dinner.
Yes, because as you can see, we are the only ones here. So it's very nice and quiet. And well, we already ordered food. And Sven, you've ordered the linguine with green beans and truffle.
Yeah, and cheese.
And cream.
And cream.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've got the vegetarian flammkuchen with goat's cheese and honey. And well, I had this one before and I know that it is absolutely delicious, so I'm very much looking forward to it. Then we also got a few beers with it. Well, you can see who was thirsty. And yeah, we are very happy with this. So Sven, please take a bite, because we've never ordered this linguine before. On every weekday they have a special menu now.
Yeah, that's including with a drink, and it's about 16 euros, so a meal with a drink. And the spätzle is only on Monday, and now it's Tuesday, so
too bad.
One day late.
Yeah.
This looks good as well. Smells delicious.
Now, let's see.
Very good. It's cheesy, it's not too salt but not too bland. It has a nice truffle flavor, but not too heavy.
I'm glad that you like it. So as you can see, my dish looks amazing too. It's like a pizza, but a very thin crust. So it's more topping than there is dough. But I can tell you guys that this is one of the best things you can order here. Okay, Sven, so enjoy your dinner.
You too.
We advise you to have at least one table service meal a day. Not only because it's very relaxing, but also to get warm, because it's cold during the winter days and you might want to recharge. So this is a good idea. It will take some time. Most of the time it takes you 1 or 2 hours. So keep that in mind. So you can also, for example, eat at counter service if you want to, but those locations are colder.
And often quite busy, so you have to get a place in one of the arcades to stay dry from the rain. But then again, it's like Elise said, it's a little bit colder. So if you really want to get warm through to the bones, to the core, yeah, maybe Walt's Restaurant is an idea.
Also, if you would like to have a dinner in a table service restaurant, you need to make reservations. This is something you can do while you're booking on the phone or when you are checking in your hotel, but also in advance through the app of Disneyland Paris. So it's easy, just download the app of Disneyland Paris and go to the restaurants and book your table.
Yeah. Oh, and there are 2 other ways as well.
Tell me.
At the restaurant itself, and also at City Hall.
So please do so, because otherwise you might miss out and there's no spot for you anymore. The Christmas season isn't just only in the Disneyland Park or in Walt Disney Studios. There's also a lot to do here in Disney Village. They have a schedule, you can check it out online, you can see what kind of activities they have, mostly for children. So if you would like to, just have a look, because there are a lot of fun things to do here as well, and it's all for free. Now let's go to the sports bar and see if we can find one of those schedules. Yes, here they are.
Oh, that's cool. They've got karaoke nights daily and activities for children, like Elise said. Also a Christmas market, also daily. So all those booths with lovely, delicious Christmas things.
The smell of vin chaud,
the
glühwein, is so delicious. It's hard to resist.
Yeah, and over here you got choice. In the Disney Park, in Disney Studios, at Place de Remy, you can have a glass of vin chaud for 6 euros. Here you have a choice. A small one for 5 euros or a grande for 7.
Oh.
I think this is a good deal.
Yeah. The Christmas season in Disneyland Paris is one of the most busiest and crowded seasons of the whole year. So if you would like to go into a ride, you will probably have to wait a long time in queues. So in order to make the queue and all the waiting a little bit more fun, make sure that you downloaded a game while you were home or when you had Wi-Fi. Because this game you can play while waiting in the queue, and you can play a Disney game or maybe a Christmas themed game. And it's even fun to download a game that you can play together. There's one game you have to put your phone above your head, the other person can see what's on it, for example reindeer, and you have to guess what's above your head. The other one can give you some clues. I will put the name of this game in the screen right now, but it's very fun to play and the waiting time will be gone within no time. So that's a very good idea to try out.
Well guys, this was it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've got some useful tips out of it.
And if you liked this video, well, we've got plenty more tips and tricks videos for you. So take a look at the Christmas playlist, but also the tips and tricks playlist. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and maybe leave a comment about what you like about Christmas here in Disneyland Paris. And with that being said, maybe next time we'll see you in Main Street. Bye! Must have everything ready for Christmas. But I think I did a good job. What are you doing here, by the way? The video is over. It's time for you to go home. Really, guys. I mean, the truck is leaving within no time, so move it. Okay, I will go.